This is me playing Demolition on Estate. As you can see here, I have my M16, but I noticed that we're on offense, so I switched to my TAR. And for Demolition, I know a lot of people like the TAR FMJ or the TAR holographic sight, but I personally use the extended mags. I think the iron sight for the TAR is good, and you don't really need FMJ too much. You know, Demolition, you're going to be killing a lot of people more than, you know, one person needing to kill fast. So, as you can see here, I kind of rush up. This is kind of sloppy. I can't really decide which one to shoot at. And I still end up getting him. That's a good thing about the extended mags. You know, I still have enough bullets to kill both of them. If you would have not had extended mags on there, you probably would have had to reload by now. There's another kill. And I try to get the quick plant off at A, since personally in Demolition, I try to plant the bomb that is harder to get to first. And this map, it's Estate, I think the A is personally hard to get to. And I heard him defuse right there, so I tried to throw the nade in. I use Marathon Pro just so I can keep running up the hill without having to stop. And I like climbing over stuff fast, so that's always good. Right now I'm just kind of checking around, making sure, you know, they're not defusing the bomb. Right there, that kid actually does defuse it. I should have hit him, but I didn't. But for now, I'm not going to go try to plant, since not much of my team, they died and they are in our spawn right now. So I'm trying to wait for them to get up here before I make my move again. And I think I might end up dying here, but I think I might get a kill first. Yeah, I got a kill, and then yeah, I died from that guy in the corner. And so I'm going to go try to get A again here. Try to go the back way, this time by the greenhouse. Most people don't watch Greenhouse whenever you're just playing in public matches. This isn't game battles or anything. And so, you know, it's kind of easy just to still get up there. I think I might get a Pavlo here. Yeah, there's one. You know, you can just watch. Yeah. I try to control the top. I think high ground's a lot better than low ground. Just, you know, it's kind of obvious. If you're looking down at someone, it's a lot easier to look down than up. There we go. That's 3 kills there with the extended mags. I still don't have to reload. You know, I'm still going. Yeah, I still haven't reloaded. There's 4. And there's 5, all in one clip with the extended mags. And I get my Predator missile. My kill streaks, as you'll see in a second, are 5, 7, and 9. Yeah, there we go. I got my Harrier. And I like that. It's just for getting kills. You know, it's a lot of people go for nuke, but I'm trying to go for the win here, so I like the Predator missile because usually you can get 2 of them. And then you can get your Harrier, and then you can shoot that, do the Pavlo. There you go. I still haven't called my Pavlo in. I think I might wait to call it in here. Yeah, I die. And I think they end up defusing A. And we have to go B. I'm not sure though. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if we get A before, yeah, there we go. Now I called in my Pavlo. I just kind of waited. There's no use if they would have defused A. You know, I really wouldn't want my Pavlo because they could have still hide in the house, but now it kind of gives us some cover while we go outside to B. And so right now I'm just trying to pick them off of the house as they're trying to go over to B and defend it. I'm doing an alright job. Still haven't called my Harrier. I'm going to wait to call my Harrier until my Pavlo is done, which I think it just got knocked down by their Harrier. And this is sloppy right there. I hate Final Stand. I think it's probably one of the things that they put in this game just to make kids that aren't as good, you know, do better. And they have an AC-130 out right now, so I'm just kind of trying to dodge. Just don't do a very good job of it. Kind of run inside for some cover after we got that time extension from blowing up A. So, you know, just run inside for some cover. Call my Harrier right here because I see them all at the boathouse. And I get a lot of them. And then try to call my Predator missile. I initially get Predator missile to call in to destroy their Harrier, but it ends up leaving as I call my Predator missile. But I still get 4 kills just from that Harrier and Predator missile combined. And then I think I'm going to go for the flank here. There's my Harrier. And I go for the flank here in the house. Most of the time they'll spawn behind the house and you can cut them off from up here as we try to get a B. Or in this case they're already at B. Missed that kid. Yeah. That's kind of sloppy shooting. And now we're just going to go straight up to B. And B should be pretty easy to get. I think it takes us 1 or 2 tries before we actually do get it, but you know, you should be able to get up there before they do. You have some pretty good spots just to, you know, chill. Yeah, they end up defusing it right there. I try to go for the plant. No, I don't. I actually just keep running. They're on top of the boathouse. They have some pretty good spots too to go to. And I think maybe it's in a little bit we plant again. I outsniped this guy with no, didn't assist. So now I guess I'm trying to run up flank again. And I think it's always good to flank him. You know, you just kind of have to keep him guessing. And I start shooting at one guy. That's why I love the extended mags right there. Probably would have died if I wouldn't have had it. Would have to reload, even though I got the assist. And here, the guy comes right in front of me. Didn't really know what was happening. And I got noob tube, so, you know, another thing that makes the kids that aren't good in this game a little bit better. And there we go, we got B planted. And I just try to work through there. See that guy in the boathouse. Can you get him? And right now, I guess I'm just trying to watch backside. Yeah, I gotta watch backside in case they're trying to come down the hill. A couple of them do. Should have turned on this kid, but ran up with a knife. And you know, just try to keep going to B, get some nades on it. Yeah, throw a nade on it right there. And I'm pretty sure we end up getting it. There you go, got my kill stolen there, but it's all good. We're about to win. And you can see the arrows on my team. You know, they both just died actually. Yeah, they should get it. I didn't hear defuse, so I wasn't really panicked, and just kind of went for some kills before the round ended. Got 2 of them. And now we're going to defense. Defense on this map, I like to use the M16. You know, it's a burst gun. And I'll use Scavenger Pro just because I like the ammo. You're going to end up shooting a lot because they're far away and you don't always get that one burst. And the reason I use the M16 over the FAMAS would be I think the M16 has a little better fire. And yeah, right there. See, it's not going to take one burst most of the time. Just trying to meet them. Some of them trying to rush and trying to stay back. Yeah, and you can still pick them off the M16 pretty well. And the hip fire on the M16 is a lot better, so I like it for up close. Just kind of check bomb real quick. And then I just kind of chill in this house most of the time. They get B. I personally think it's a stupid decision by them to even go get B. Because A is so hard to get whenever the whole defense is concentrating on it. Right here, I'm telling my guys that I cleared B with a Predator missile. There's no one else there. And they could go defuse, but no one's over there really, so we don't get to defuse in time. And then from here, eventually they'll start flanking. I think we kill them all over here. They'll start flanking pretty hard. Yeah, just M16. You know, outsnipe that guy. He actually has a sniper. Put the Harriers on some dots. Try to get a Pablo. I don't think I get a Pablo here, but I get 3 kills. And yep, see they're kind of behind us. They flank. And just trying to make sure they're not planning. You know, there you go. They killed me. And still just watch flank. I got knifed there. I should have been watching, but I was watching greenhouse. And I try to get back in here. You'll see in a couple deaths I switch back to my tar. Might be a while. That kid's not too good. I'm not beat him. I'm just trying to keep checking bombs because I know they're near us. I think... No, I don't think it's now. But later in the game they start using tactical insertions, which you can hear pretty well in the game. Whenever they spawn, it makes kind of a weird noise that, you know, nothing else really sounds like, so kind of easy to tell. And there we go, I get killed from the kid climbing up in the window. Which, you know, a lot of people call that camping, sitting up there in that house, but still, I don't think it's too much camping just because, you know, there's so many different spots they can get you from that, you know, there's no different ways to get from life. And there we go, I think I heard a tactical insertion there. I died from that. Still with my M16, I know I switch eventually, because they start getting really hard in the house with the tactical insertion, so, yeah, there we go right now. Switch back to my tar, just because I know I'm going to need a little bit quicker firing gun. Now there's a guy shooting right there, get the guy under stairs. You know, I can hear the tactical insertion going off. Sorry I had to cut it short. YouTube wouldn't let me post more than 10 minutes, but this just makes sure to show you my